Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Zagreb, Croatia's capital city. Usually, when people come to visit Croatia, they go to the coast, they go to visit such places as Dubrovnik, Zadar, or Split to spend their summer holidays. And Zagreb is usually described as a not very beautiful city with not too many things to do or visit there, but nothing further from the truth. There is a lot of things to discover here in Croatia's vibrant capital city, and let's explore it together. Right behind me, you have a funicular, which is Zagreb funicular, which is also renowned to have broken actually a record, which is the shortest funicular in the world with only 60 meters, which communicates the city center with the upper town. The funicular right now is out of order because it's under maintenance. So if you want to go all the way up from the city center to the upper town, you need to do it by walk, which is what we are going to do right now together. So yeah, you can see now, of course the vehicles are missing and there are some people working here. In the meantime, you can use this nice actually boot passerelle just to go all the way up and explore the upper town together. It is actually not so nice today because it's cloudy. Usually in this part of the year it's very sunny and very hot, but the good point of having not a sunny day is that the temperature is also quite fresh, which allows you to walk nicely without sweating and without getting tired so easily. Also, like this area, because of having all these trees around, is always in the shadow and is kept very fresh all the time. So once you go all the way up to the upper town, you will find places like this. It has a very Austro-Hungarian vibe here, very similar to some other cities that were under Austro-Hungarian control, such as Vienna, Budapest, Bratislava, all those places. Yeah. This is probably one of the most panoramic areas of the city. If you want to have a very nice shot and some pictures. And there you have the Zagreb Cathedral. It has actually been closed since 2020 at the beginning of the pandemic because of an earthquake that basically shook the city of Zagreb, and therefore the cathedral has been under maintenance for all this time. I forgot actually to mention that Zagreb is like people refer to Zagreb with so many different pseudonyms, but one of them is actually the Little Vienna, for obvious reasons, because as you can see in the previous clips, it transmits a very, very Austro-Hungarian vibe on every single corner of the city, of course with the differences. And this is actually one of the most picturesque corners of the city, which is a church in the upper town. The coat of arms on the left-hand side represents the three kingdoms that join to form actually the kingdom of Croatia, which is the kingdom of Croatia itself, the kingdom of Slavonia, and the kingdom of Dalmatia. And then the coat of arms on the right hand side represents the city of Zagreb. And next to the church, you have actually the parliament, which is called in Croatian language Sabor. So this small building here, which looks like a cave, has actually a very important meaning for all the people that live in Zagreb, which I will show you from closer now. It is actually like a small sanctuary for the Virgin Mary, because ages ago there was like a earthquake or something like that that destroyed an important part of the city, and the only part that was preserved was actually that.
Ale wiesz, powiedzą ci, że tyle jest anglistów, że dziękuję.
And if you go all the way across that tunnel, it takes you straight back into the center of the city. This is the street that contains most of the bars and restaurants, and where most of the nightlife takes place. It's a very nice area to come for a dinner, for a coffee, or just to hang out with friends. And I will be showing it to you right now.
Ne bom ni na kabel se snašla.
So guys, something very interesting about the Croatian history is that the ties, which are here represented with the colors of the Croatian flag, are actually a Croatian invention. Originally they were only a piece of fabric that women used to give to their husbands who were soldiers going to the war, in order not to let them forget them. If you speak French, you will be familiarized with the word Havat, which means tie, and Havat comes from Hrvat, which originally means Croatian, actually. So yeah, if you are like a suit and ties lover, as I am, Croatia is definitely your country. So you can come here to this shop to buy a traditional Croatian tie with all the inscriptions. These inscriptions here are actually the oldest Croatian alphabet that has ever been found.